Yeah. Actually, man. The beat is confirmed. Shoulder. This one's to all my ladies. Check. Once upon a time I met a guy. Swag from head to toe, he dressed fly. Looking at him at the corner of my eye like a spy Charlie. Oh boy, I won't die. Walked up to me, said he want my digits. Looking for a pass to my heart, take a ticket. My heart shrunk, body looking like a midget. So I gave it all up without the fidgets. So he called, he took me to Frankie's. I down on the weekends, then to Kempinski. The guy even introduced me to his auntie. Sana he wanted to get in my panties. So one night, it happened, it went down. We spoiled the whole town. Now what the funny amo, see a 10 clown. I say there, mingle away. I say there, mingle away. On to the next one, mingle away. I say there, mingle away. On to the next one, mingle away. I say there, mingle away. On to the next one, mingle away. I say there, mingle away. On to the next one, mingle away. If you so you they do me, boy. After all the things where I do you, boy. All the many moves that I show you, boy. Me know it, so you they do me. If you so you they do me, boy. After all the things where I do you, boy. All the many moves I show you, boy. Me know it, so you they do me. So sick, boy hit it then quit it. He picked it then flicked it. Dipstick and dip, he did it. Challenge the guy know they mind me. If he searching data for him brain, you know go find me la. I call him say wait you pick one day. What you say if I bell am again? Police go find me. Wallahi, boy will be the karma. If you no be eno, then they gotta be na nama, my farmer. Don't stand out for Ghana. Player number one, chop and hop to the next bar. Why would they mark my boss pop? Pain in my heart, I need a no spot. My advice to the ladies, never give it out for maybes. If he ain't sure, show him the door. Whether a range or Mercedes. See, my advice to the ladies, never give it out for maybes. If he ain't sure, show him the door. Whether a range or Mercedes. I say there, mingle away. On to the next one, mingle away. I say there, mingle away. On to the next one, mingle away. I say there, mingle away. On to the next one, mingle away. I say there, mingle away. On to the next one, mingle away. If you so you they do me, boy. After all the things where I do you, boy. All the many moves that I show you, boy. Me know it, so you they do me. If you so you they do me, boy. After all the things where I do you, boy. All the many moves I show you, boy. Me know it, so you they do me. Before you enter the tin, you for buy me a ring. Before you enter the tin, yeah, you for buy me a ring. Before you enter the tin, you for buy me a ring. Before you enter the tin, you for buy me a ring. Put a ring on the finger. Yeah. Actually, man. Freestyle for me.
Wherever you're watching us from Africa, Asia, Europe, America, this is your hottest morning show, Morning Vibe. My name is FM, and today I've got a lot for you. A lot is happening around the world, especially here in Ghana, the land of gold. Yeah, this is the land of gold. So wherever you're watching us, if you need gold, this is where you need to be. My name is FM, and when I return from this quick breather, I've got a lot in store for you. I've got sports. Mercy will be joining me in the studio. Also, in terms of entertainment, I've got a special guest to introduce to you. This is Morning Vibe. We'll be back.
Hi everybody, it's Lydia Forson and you're watching Ghana Youth Television. Stay tuned.
Alright, so welcome back there this morning. My name is Stephen and I've got a special someone beside me, you know. If you're watching and you know him, he's Ayim, but he's started with the name Mercy. Ayim, welcome to the show. What's up? You good?
Very good.
Were you happy with the draw, the Champions League draw?
Actually, I was very happy because it's been a long while since we met Chelsea.
Since we met Chelsea, you and Barcelona. Alright, so before we get to discussion, let me give you the parents. Juventus is playing home to Tottenham Hotspur. FC Basel takes home Manchester City. Sevilla will take Manchester United. And the biggest cracker, Real Madrid will take on PSG Paris Saint-Germain. Shakhtar Donetsk versus AS Roma. Chelsea Barcelona. Bayern Munich Besiktas. And FC Porto Liverpool. Before we head to what you're talking about, what do you make of the entire draw from Juventus meeting Tottenham to Porto Liverpool?
But speaking of the entire draw, I must say I'm going to start from the entire Champions League group stage. I think with this sort of group stage, it's been a magnificent one. I mean, they've scored 306 goals, which is a history. I mean, in the Champions League group stage, that should tell you that they are really doing so very well. I mean, we are talking of goals here, and if goals are in the game, that should tell you that the game is always beautiful. So scoring 306 goals, which is a history in the Champions League in group stage, that should tell you that it's been fantastic. And looking at this draw, I think we haven't seen, I mean, much watching fixture in round of 16. This is the first time we've seen about 6 or about 7 games being a cracker in this particular one. That should tell you that we really have a match on our hands here. Yeah.
All right, let's take one by one. Juventus Tottenham.
I think for that game, it will be a masterclass against an underdog. People always will tap Spurs as an underdog, but tell you what, Juventus has been there. Juventus has seen it all.
The old ladies.
The old ladies. I mean, they've been in the final 4 times. They haven't won it in their last, in their last 5 times they've been in the final. They haven't won it. So this is another opportunity for them. But if they are saying history goes for, a team, then it should go for Tottenham Hotspur, because the last 5 times that Juventus have met an English side, they have been eliminated.
Will history repeat itself?
That is the question we should ask ourselves now. But looking at Juventus setup and looking at Spurs setup, I think it will be another magnificent game we should watch, because we saw what Spurs did to Real Madrid. Our own Real Madrid, who are the best
when it comes to Champions League.
Yeah, I must say. But we saw what they did to Real Madrid. It can also happen to Juventus, because Juventus have been on and off this season.
Yeah, this season.
And Spurs also hasn't been really good in their last 2 games. But I think we are going to have a big game on our hands.
City Basel.
Everybody will say it's a run-off for Manchester City. But hey, tell you what, Basel are really good when it comes to English side. They've met English side 14 times. And they've lost just 4 out of the 40. They've drawn 5 and they've won 5. That should tell you that it's always tricky for Barca when they play against English side. So City should always be wary of FC Barca, because going to St. Jacobs Park and Switzerland, it's always a cracker anytime they take on English side. In 2012, they beat Manchester United in the that was a game that they should have qualified, but because they lost in that particular game, it really cut everything short for them. So City should be wary of FC Barca. FC Barca wouldn't come in a silver platter. It would be a big game for them as well. Trust me.
Jose Mourinho against Sevilla.
Yeah.
Sevilla Man U. Who will you tip?
I think I would tip Manchester United, because all the history goes in favour of Manchester United.
Sure.
You mentioned Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho is a team, it's a coach that has met Sevilla 7 times and he's lost just once. In the last 7 games. That should tell you that he always, has the upper hand against Sevilla. And this Sevilla team is a team that in the last 3 games, in the last, quarterfinals, or in the last knockout stage, they've been eliminated. In the last 16, they've been eliminated. In the last 3 times that they have been in the knockout phase, they've been eliminated.
Sure.
And the last one came against an English side, which was Leicester City, just last season. That should tell you that they are not really fit for the Champions League.
It looks as if they are fit for the Europa.
The Europa, that is where they should belong, and that is where they should be. Yeah, exactly. Tell you what, that is where they should be. But it's well unfortunate. They really struggled very hard. To be in the round of 16. But tell you what, I think Man United has the upper hand.
The final before the final: Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain. Bayern, Mbappe, Neymar, Cavani, Dani Alves, Thiago Motta against the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Sergio Ramos, Marcelo. How would the competition, how would the game be?
I think this is one game that the entire world wants.
The world is waiting for sure.
And it's on a Valentine's Day in Ghana here.
And last year
on Valentine's Day,
beat
Paris
Barcelona.
Saint-Germain walloped Barcelona by 4 goals to 0. But this is Real Madrid we are talking about. If anybody is to say that Paris Saint-Germain has the upper hand, I will say no. Trust me, because Real Madrid, they really know how to play the Champions League.
They've got the attitude.
Exactly, and they've met Paris Saint-Germain 3 times, and Paris Saint-Germain hasn't beaten them.
Sure.
They've won 2 and they've drawn 1. The last time they met in the Champions League, in the European competition, was in 1994. That was when Paris Saint-Germain actually scored a goal against Real Madrid, and it was scored by Ricardo. That should tell you that it's been a tough game for Paris Saint-Germain, but trust me, they are playing the first game at the Santiago Bernabeu.
They have the likes of Neymar and Mbappe.
Yeah, they have the likes of Neymar, Mbappe, and this is a squad that have been fantastic in the Champions League. They've scored 27 goals, much more than any other person in the group stage, and it's a history.
Sure.
And that should tell you that yes, they will be hitting at Real Madrid.
Real Madrid is scoring a hat-trick.
Exactly, and Real Madrid have conceded a lot in this particular game. But tell you what, Unai Emery is a coach who haven't won against Real Madrid in the last 10 games. He's lost 9 and just drawn once. So it will be a big task for Unai Emery. And if Unai Emery should do something, he has to do it at the Santiago Bernabeu.
Should PSG lose to Madrid, would that be the end of Unai Emery at PSG?
I think there were speculations coming that Jose Mourinho was going to take over Unai Emery. But I don't know what is going to happen after the season. But trust me, I think Unai Emery is not fit for Paris Saint-Germain. Because at the moment, he's not fit for Paris Saint-Germain. And if he's to lose against Real Madrid, I think he should be sacked.
Because I think they bought the squad purposely for Champions League.
That is it. Because they've won the league, they've won the Coupe de France, they've won the Coupe de League as well. And that is not what Paris Saint-Germain are looking for. And that is the same thing that goes to Juventus. They've won the Italian Scudetto, they've won everything. But the Champions League, that is what they are looking for. And that is why they brought in Mbappe, they brought in Neymar to pair with the likes of Edison Cavani and Angel Di Maria. And they've done fantastically well in this particular season in the Champions, both in the Champions League and in the league. But that should tell you that facing Real Madrid is another big task for them if they need to do something much more better. And mind you, Neymar is also chasing the Ballon d'Or, and if he needs to get the Ballon d'Or, he has to eliminate the greatest of four, which is Real Madrid.
Okay, so now let's move to Chelsea, Barcelona. I call it the 5-5-5. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
5 wins for it, 5 draws, and 5 losses. This is the sitting time I think they are meeting also. How would that be?
Time they are meeting.
They are meeting. How would that be?
I think this game, the entire world is also watching this. The entire world wants to watch this particular fixture. And you know what?
Because Chelsea fans were calling for this fixture.
Exactly, and even Barcelona fans were also calling for it. Well, it's been a long time since we met Chelsea in the Champions League. We were looking at Chelsea.
Last time was, I think, 2011,
2012. That was when they eliminated us from the Champions League.
Eventually
they went to win that Champions League.
Sure.
So, this game will be a game everybody wants to watch. Because mind you, Messi has played against Chelsea 8 times
without scoring.
But 29 shots. That is his best ever, return in the Champions League, which he hasn't make any impact in that particular one. That should tell you that he always wants to make something. Want to make the world know that yes, this is Lionel Messi. We saw that against Juventus. He never scored against Buffon, but he did that this season. He scored twice against Buffon. We saw that he never scored against Czech. He met against Czech last 2 seasons. He scored twice against Czech. So will Lionel Messi rise to the occasion and score against Chelsea? It's time for us to see if that is going to happen. But mind you, Barcelona has been a team that in the last 7 knockout phase against English clubs, he's qualified in 6, and the last team to beat him was Chelsea. That was 2011-2012. That should tell you that Chelsea.
So it's a revenge for Barcelona.
It's a revenge for Barcelona. But mind you, Chelsea also, wanted. But it hasn't been it hasn't been a good run for Antonio Conte, because anytime he's in a European competition, he doesn't really fare well. He doesn't really fare well. And looking at this Chelsea setup, I think it will be a dicey game. But I will fancy Barcelona to win. Trust me.
Trust me, he's a Barcelona fan, so I'm not surprised when he's saying I will fancy Barcelona to win. But obviously, Madrid will also qualify. All right, so pick your last eight.
My last 8, I think I'll go for Bayern Munich. I'll go for.
Will Liverpool qualify?
Yeah, I think Liverpool is going to qualify, but it wouldn't be
easy for
Liverpool because looking at FC Porto setup, they've got Vincent Aboubakar, they've got Yacine Brahimi. I think these are some exciting players in the ranks of FC Porto, and if Liverpool, underrate FC Porto, I think they are self to blame. So I tell you what, I think by that game, I think it will be all round for Liverpool. Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, I think they should kill the game. So I think Liverpool will be in there. Bayern Munich will be in there because they have a good record against Turkish side. In their last 4 games, they haven't lost against any Turkish side. The last time they met Besiktas was in 1997. That should tell you that yes, Bayern Munich can just
an easy way for them.
Exactly. So Bayern Munich will be in there. I think Manchester City, even though Barcelona has a good record against English club, I think Manchester City should be in there as well. And we've got the likes of Spurs and Juventus. It's a dicey one, but for me, I think I will fancy Spurs to be in there. This time I will fancy Spurs to be in there. And I will fancy Manchester United to be in there as well. And for Barcelona, Chelsea, I think it will be a dicey one, trust me. It will be a dicey one, but I think Barcelona should still too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Madrid PSG? You don't want to comment on it?
I don't want to stick my neck out because some part of my body is saying Real Madrid are going to beat Paris Saint-Germain, but some part of my body also tell me Paris Saint-Germain is going to develop.
All right, so for you, Messi, this 50-50 between Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain, who will qualify to the next round of the Champions League. Now, let's wrap the Champions League up. Let's move to the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
The competition started last week on the seed. We played, but let's talk. African teams are not very well. Just today, Casablanca lost to Urawa Reds by 3-2. Why is African teams not faring well on the Club World Cup? I just don't get it.
They don't come in consistent basis. So whenever they find themselves in the, they meet those big teams, those giant clubs coming in there, and what they also think is, taking the jersey of a team. And that is one thing that beats the Africans mentality. Because if they meet Ronaldo, they say, "Hey, I've seen Ronaldo." So how they want to play the ball will be totally different. So I think that is one thing that is worrying the African team. We saw TP Mazembe meet against the likes of Inter, and they didn't really fare well.
That was 2010.
Yeah,
sure.
That was 2010. And the likes of El Ali also met against Barcelona in 2009. They were wallowed by 5-0. That should tell you that they don't really perform in the. I'm yet to see a team who can really win the Club World Cup for the first time from Africa. And let me tell Al Jazeera today.
Today, 5 p.m.
Yeah, 5 p.m. today. And I think Al Jazeera isn't a team that we should write them off. Real Madrid should write them off because Real Madrid, hasn't been on a good form this particular season. And Al Jazeera, in their last 10 games, they've done 2 and they've won 8. And in the last 2 games that they played in the Club World Cup, they've won twice. And they haven't conceded any goal.
Consistency will help them.
Yeah, exactly. And they've kept clean sheets in all those 2 games. So meeting against Real Madrid, I think they've got that slightly edge. But Real Madrid, tell you what, Cristiano Ronaldo is chasing that top goal scorer in the Club World Cup. He scored 4 goals, and those leading the top goal scorers is Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi with 5 goals each. So if Ronaldo is to score 2 goals in that particular game, he will be the all-time top goal scorer in the competition. So it's really a good a task for Ronaldo and Real Madrid as well. And mind you, if Real Madrid is to win this particular one, they will be tied with Barcelona with 3 trophies in the Club World Cup.
I think we can say these 2 teams are the greatest of all time.
Yeah, tell you what, I think there's no doubt about, no comments about that. I think Real Madrid and Barcelona are up there because in the last decade, Spanish teams have really dominated in Europe, and we should give them that sort of respect.
We're just talking about Madrid not being consistent this season. Zinedine Zidane has warned them that, hey, these guys are good. Go in for the ball, go in for the trophy. Would that help them in what they are doing? Would that help them?
It will help them because I've seen a couple of players in the ranks of Al Jazeera, the likes of Romarinho, who has played 10 games. 10 games, and he's involved in 6 goals, 3 assists, and 3 goals. That should tell you that he's been fantastic. The 27-year-old Brazilian, he's on a fantastic form, so they should be wary of him, and they should be wary of another UAE player who is Ali. Ali also as well. He's their number 7, and he's been also fantastic as well. And the Moroccan, 33-year-old Moroccan in there, Boussoufa, he's also another intelligent player, and he also is in there. And that should tell you that Real Madrid should be wary of this. 3 players I've really mentioned.
Alright, so Real Madrid should be wary of the 3 players Messi have mentioned. This is Morning Vibe here on your screen, wherever you're watching us from Africa, Asia, America, Europe, wherever. This is the hottest morning show that you can ever get. It has been the UEFA Champions League and Club World Cup discussion with Messi. Thank you so much for being part of the show. And by 7 p.m. today, we hope to see Madrid in the finals.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's see what happens. We'll be back with entertainment and more. Statistician Messi for being part of the show. It's time for us to do entertainment news. Today I've got 3 good stories for us to discuss. But before then, I've got a video for you and I'll introduce my guest to you.
Welcome to the
I read
Leon Act Entertainment.
Wet on. Yeah. That time me the woo. It be me, she the love, no be you. If you be hate, you go hate, it be you. 1 + 4 2, no be 2. She say my loving, it be real low. Pay for pay, we go down though. She know the mindset if you be shada, the borrow. She never the worry you. Bewo, mommy come closer, go buy a kitty, forget the Bugatti. Mommy, you know say I be the don dada, me a mono me and dada, the omo kana mate dada. Mommy, make I show you something. Even if we be Milo, we be wanting. Mama, you don't know we never go retire. So suppong go de chaya, you but you know kada. Mami, what do you know? Mami, back on. Wemo. Mami, back on. Send you a chinche, me no. Mami, back on. Mami, mami, back on. Mami, what do you know? Mami, back on. Mami, mami, back on. Send you a chinche, me no. Mami, back on. Mami, mami, back on. Mami, what do you know? Send you a chinche, no. I didn't know mean sumo. Mami, back on. I didn't know mean sumo. Mami, back on. Mami, what do you know? Mami, back on. Send your chin chim no I didn't know mean sumola. Oh, I didn't know mean sumo. Surely come make you go boogie to the down there. Woso mami you. Basa to say don't come you. Yana basa to say don't come you. Bebu anajui yenda. Ibechi I'm watching a buy. From a champion yata. Against 450 uruna. And she say I be the number one. Also the open me pen me to me dema. Tena homa, masa, kona kwa dana ukankama. I be the number one. Also the open no me pena me to me de my. Also me tena homa, bema, kona kwa dana ukankama. Inti wati bino, mame bako, wemo. Mame bako, send ye uchinche meno, mame bako. Mami, mame bako. Ame wati bino, mame bako. Mami, mame bako, send ye uchinche meno, mame bako. Mami, mame bako. Mami wati bino. Then you change him no I didn't know mean sumo. I didn't know mean sumo. Mami what do you know? Then you change him no I didn't know mean sumo. So I didn't know mean sumo. Bewu, mami come close at it. No buy kitty forget the Bugatti. Mami you know say I be the don dada. Me ye mono me dada. Diomo kana mate dada. Mami make I show you something. Even if we be Milo, we be wanting. Mama, you don't know we never go retire. So suppong go de chaya, you but you know kada. Mami, what do you know? Mami, back on. Wemo. Mami, back on. Send you a chinche, me no. Mami, back on. Mami, mami, back on. Mami, what do you know? Mami, back on. Mami, mami, back on. Send you a chinche, me no. Mami, back on. Mami, mami, back on. Mami, what do you know? Send you a chinche, no. I didn't know mean sumo. I didn't know mean sumo. Mami, what do you know? Send your chin chim no I didn't know mean sumola. Oh, I didn't know mean sumo.
Leon Act Entertainment.
Alright, so that was a video by Weapon titled Back. And as you can see, I've been doing this video by Eric Costa. What's up? You good? Have you taken something this morning? Porridge, tea?
No, but I'm going for one.
You're going for one? Which one? Porridge?
How's that?
Good? Alright, so tell me, we just watched the video now. Let's have some little analysis of the video. How did you see it?
Yeah, the song itself is a nice song. Back on the way he was blending gang with tree and a little English PG. The video, let me see, from the storyline, from where they were sitting, it seems there was a lot of slow mo. So everywhere it was slow mo. So when he moved the car, and to the guy watching his face, you can see what do you call it? Makeup artist. I don't know if the
makeup artist failed to do some touches.
She did something,
but failed to do something.
She didn't do well.
Oh, okay.
You can see pimples on his face. So that's the problem I have with the video. But it's good by all standards. It's a quality video for such an upcoming artist. Everything. So
you like the attitude of the artist? Let's talk about that. His attitude on set.
He's an upcoming artist. He needs to be coached.
Yeah,
he needs to be coached.
To be coached by who? Shatta, Samini.
No. No, yeah, see, they have to learn. They have to watch Shatta, Samini, those videos. What Samini's my name. This video looks like Samini's. No, sorry, Samini's my own. And as soon as this is a this video looks just like that. Watch it, you can see some similarities in it. If he had watched that video before shooting him, he would have
learned a lot.
The way he was moving is like he was too stagnant a little. He was singing too. He has to watch movie Stoneboy and see.
Alright, so Weapon, we are advising you, okay? Here we don't just criticize, we criticize and advise. That is why after I asked him, who should you look up to? So be looking up to these people when, hey, man, you get up there. Now let me go to my first topic. It's about Miss V. She had an interview, and when I was say, hey, I will take money, forget about the man's character. Now, when you are going in for a lady, especially guys, we look at the character of the lady. Guys, is it in the opposite way that now ladies are just coming in for the money and forgetting about the personality of the guy? As Miss V has asserted in...
Not all ladies. Not all ladies. We the guys, we go in for the character. But Miss V, I listened to the interview. And what she said was, I need a guy with a perfect, who is perfect. Who is perfect. So we say somebody who is perfect. Somebody who has...
The perfect, he made mention of money.
And he said...
L'argent.
30 billion.
30 billion.
She made mention of 30 billion. So 30 billion, maybe she might be joking, but let's take it serious.
Please, we are not joking. She was serious.
Yeah, let's take it serious. She might, okay, 30 billion, which is l'argent, with no joke money. 30 billion. And she made mention of a guy who is perfect. A guy who is perfect. Perfect by us time. Yeah, a perfect guy. I'm a perfect guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
so perfect a guy who is working, has a good character, religious.
But he said she don't care about character. Whether you drink
Yeah,
a lot, whether you were a womanizer.
To be a perfect guy in the society.
Oh, okay.
If we should determine a perfect guy, he has to get a good character, be of good morals, etc. So, per what she said, that's what. But people are trying to drive me.
No. It's not like people are trying to drive me. She said that I will go for money, forget about the character. So far as the person has money, that is it. That's why I'm asking that.
Forget, she also said the guy has to be perfect.
Oh, man. The perfect is aside. I can say the perfect she was talking about is just 20%, but the money is 80%.
She made mention of perfect first.
But the perfect is 20%.
When you're writing and guessing, you bring your core words
So you're trying to tell me the perfect is 80%,
yeah,
but the money is 20%.
Yes, I'm sure she has something.
Now let's use this to generalize the young girls in town these days. Do you think they go in for a man who they will strive with and work with to be successful, or they just go, like this guy, he gets some money, let me just chop like make her chop something, go my way? David, guys, they don't like it. One day you go.
My is so cool.
Yeah. So they like the flashy things.
Yeah, they currently. But what I've been seeing, the number of girls who are into, like, if we should rate those who go in for a guy who is like working, who is schooling, struggle with a guy, is on the less. Greater percentage of our girls who want to go in for a successful guy. They want to marry. They don't want you to suffer before getting married.
No one wants to suffer. No one wants to suffer. Now let's move on to our second topic. Okay, it's about Bulldog. We all know Bulldog. Shatawale is former manager, right? Now he says to manage a female artist successfully, you must date her. Before you can manage, let's say you're a manager, you want to manage Miss, you want to manage, let's say, Ebony, then you need to date them before you can manage them. How do this make our industry work better for us? If our managers must be dating, and so far as they date, you know what happens, they will be doing it.
Yeah.
How would that help us in the industry?
Yeah. Okay, let me see. You know Becca? With a former manager,
Kiki. Sure.
They were in a relationship. So I started to be corrected. Hey, camera. I started to be corrected. Till when the guy said he's interested in marrying her, and Becca's father said no. That's when the relationship ended, and the working relationship also ended. When they were working, they were dating. Becca, by all standards, is an international artist. Successfully. She has had successful hits from hits, international collaborations, played around the world. She had her own concept to when the problem happened. So, what Bulldog said, I think I might agree with him. I will agree with him. Because if we should check out the top female artists in Ghana currently, it's Becca.
Wow.
And Becca used to be in this situation.
So per Becker's example, we can say that what Bulldog is saying is true.
It's true.
Now, Bulldog says, primarily, if you want to manage a female artist successfully, you have to be in a relationship, an emotional relationship and a sexual relationship with her. Now, let's say sometimes when you go to this corporate world, they don't want you to be even dating someone you are working with, because you know that definitely it will affect the work. Now, here lies the case, the employee is dating the employer. Who gives directions to who?
When they understand each other. When they understand.
Are you sure at any point in time, the female artist will listen to the advice of the manager?
If only the female artist is ready. If she's serious and she's ready, she knows what lies before her in years to come. She knows what her manager can do for her. I'm not sure she will be messing up with, because they are in a relationship, she will be messing up with her career. She will surely do whatever the manager or guy tells him to do. Yeah.
So you think it's cool for Bulldog to have said that? But remember, most of the artists will be attacking him.
Which artist? The female artist.
Sure.
If you are not in a relationship with your manager, don't come and attack him. He said what he knows.
So any female artist who come out to attack Bulldog, it means you are dating your manager.
And you want to hide it. Why would they attack?
Or Bulldog should come out and be mentioning names.
What Bulldog said, it's not something really bad or tarnishing their image. It's not tarnishing their image, because you have a good example. We have a very good example. I'll give you an example.
Kiki and Becca.
Yeah. So it's not something bad that they should come at him. No, I don't think they will come at him.
If Becca drags you to court, will you be able to answer?
Me. That
she was dating Kiki?
Oh, everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everyone knows. Even somebody. Oh, everyone knows.
Everyone knows. Somebody what? You want to say something?
Picky with the boy out today, It's in the archives. Is it
the music industry archives or which one?
Google Becca Kiki Banson. The first story. In the first search related, you get it, that their relationship will pop up in it.
Wow.
Betting.
Well, I don't know anything about that. He's saying it.
1212, back home here, no. This is Reggie Rockstone, rapping Django, young folks, hip life originator, GYTV, and Unkwa, Yanko, Skolum, I enter, peace.
My name is Zil, the real deal, represent VVIP all day, GYTV, that's how we hustle, go get it.
Now Eric, let's be fair here. Imagine you have a little sister and I decide to manage her and date her. Once I'm dating, you know it will be happening. Will you be happy with that?
You decide to manage her and date her.
If
you two are in love.
Remember you supported Bulldog with this.
Yeah, I supported Bulldog with it.
Hey, whether we are in love or not, that one it doesn't concern you.
Oh no, love matters in relationship.
You sure?
Love matters. Every relationship and with Bulldog, what Bulldog says, it has to be in the read what Bulldog said. Emotional relationship
and sexual.
Emotional is love.
And sexual.
So
after the sexual, the emotional can go.
No.
Yeah.
The sex can bring emotional.
Really? Haven't you been in such a situation before?
No.
Whereby after doing it, you decide, I don't like this girl again.
That's my mind. That's
what
I went.
But you have been in that situation before.
No.
No, you want to say yes. Let me tell you. You want to say yes.
No.
You have been in that situation before.
Yes.
You see.
Yes,
so after let's say.
I've been in a situation where I went in one mediocre situation. Yeah.
So that one, where did the emotion pass?
Oh, the girl was not ready.
You are lying to us. You just want to defend Bulldog.
Oh, true. When there's love, everything is possible.
But you loved her, so you should have gone.
The love should exist between the two.
Hey, you sure?
True.
All right. See, Eric is trying to do everything possible to defend Bulldog's statement. But leave your comments under the video. Do you think what Bulldog said, that before you can manage a female artist successfully, you must be emotionally and sexually attached to the girl. Okay, let's get it done with that one. Let's move on to our next one now. Xylophone Media and Beam Nation Group, they've released the album from Stoneboy titled EOM, Episodes of Mama. Have you seen the list? We seem not to have old songs inside.
Yeah, fresh new songs with great collaborations, international. This is a Grammy album.
This is a Grammy album.
The album, 2-in-1 album, Afrobeat.
There's almost 25 songs on it.
Afrobeat, 12, it seems 12. Afrobeat and reggae. Surely album, Agent Sasko, Kawakawa, Pyramid, Sean Paul, Ioctane.
Would this trigger Artist of the Year?
Stoneboy. He's already an Artist of the Year. he's a potential winner already.
Hey.
He's a potential. He had about 30,000 people at his show at Ashaiman. It was raining. I was there. It was raining. People were still there. That was
massive that night.
That was where he got the inspiration to do the hero song. He did a freestyle of it. Went into the studio quickly, did a song, and kaboom.
If I doubt you, I'm a hero.
Hero.
We don't have that song, and I was like, why?
He wants to give us something fresh. Stoneboy.
No, but we love hero. We love this song. How do you call it? Before the hero.
My name.
My name. I was expecting my name to be here, but we don't see my name.
My name.
It is Stoneboy trying to flex.
No, my name itself. The instrumentation belongs to a Jamaican producer.
Oh, okay.
He did it like a rhythm, gave it to artists. So he owns, I think he owns part of the song. So he did like an album song, like an album. He the producer. So I think my name also, like he owns part of it. And then
okay. Before that, let's take a breather. When I come back, I will be giving you the list of songs on the new album.
Welcome to Ghana Youth TV, the channel that gives you the best of youth entertainment.
Let's have fun with the new act as they showcase their talent.
This is GH in Focus, revealing all the social issues relating to the country.
The impact you made in the society has been spotted.
Ghana Youth TV, right? Yes, and that is how it's supposed to be. When the youth celebrate the people who are ahead of them, who are doing good, when it gets to that turn, the favors, the blessings will also be transferred to them.
Let's take a journey through high school peak and eventual call.
And enjoy the punchlines of raps from Ghana's hottest DJ in town, DJ Wise.
DM is V. I step in a place and everybody started watching me like a TV.
Enjoy all the excitement here on GYTV, only on this channel.
One time, go.
Alright, so welcome back from the breeder. Now let me give you the songs on the new album. We have Basawa Dide featuring Kelvin Boy and Ken Promise. We have Manemi featuring Mugis and Priest. We have Pepe Dem, Edem and Amber Amare. We have Carnival featuring Faye and Loins. We have Soja. We have Odobi featuring Sarkodie. We have Tetia featuring Joy B and Yapono. We have One Man Lady featuring Vanessa Blink. We have Django featuring Kofi Kinata. We have Hold On You featuring Kalia. We have Most Original featuring Sean Paul. All My Love featuring Efia Mama. And aside the Mama, we have Mama, the sax version. We have Feeling Lonely featuring I Octan. We have Hakuna Matata. We have Praises. We have Savage, Same God, Suit and Tie, and it goes on and on and on and on. So he released it yesterday. Today is Wednesday, so just go out there and buy it.
Buy it.
They should buy it, right?
There's something going on in this industry.
Tell us, what's going on?
Free download. The artist puts the song.
Fofole, come closer. Tell me more.
The artist puts the song online. Not online, like he puts it on a digital shop where people can buy the song via credit card. And these bloggers, not these, like these bloggers go for the song, they pay for it, they buy the song, put it on their site for free. And what hurts me most is that when they put the song on,
bloggers need people to watch their
somebody's intellectual property. Stoneboy can sue everybody. Stoneboy has the right to sue them. So far as he hasn't told you to put it for free.
They've been downloading that to Beyonce.
It's because we are in Ghana. It's because we are in Ghana. Do it outside.
You sure?
Do it outside the world. Welcome to Ghana. Everything is free.
Well, and can you say, why did he decide to title the album Episodes of Mama You? Is it in relation to his mom?
It's a dedication to his mom. His mom passed away 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it's dedication to his mom. Like he's like a mommy's boy most of the time when his mom was around, when he goes on TV or radio he gives shout outs to the mom.
I remember one song he dedicated to the mom. It was like, Mama was not a doctor, he was not a teacher, he was not a lawyer. Mama was a petty trader, but she presented me in any weather. I remember that song actually was my favorite. Anytime I remember my mom, I just want to sing that song. So this album will sell?
It will sell. As I said first, it's a
Grammy album.
It's gonna bring
so if it doesn't win a Grammy, what should we do to Stoneboy? No, what should we do to Xylophone?
You know what Xylophone? With Xylophone, everything is possible.
Hey!
Xylophone can do. And Stoneboy, check the works of Stoneboy. He has been in more than 20 countries this year.
Sure.
Played outside the world. Plays festivals. So he's almost known in the world. Almost known. BET nomination something normal to him.
Normal to him.
Grammy is the next thing. That's his target. And I know Stoneboy. He's a good getter. Stoneboy.
Alright, so this is still Morning Vibe here. This is where you get the freshest and the juiciest entertainment news when it comes to your morning. I'm sure while you're in the traffic trying to get work, while you are trying to start your car and get away, you are still trying to see what's happening next. I've got another topic for us to discuss, but we'll be back after the video. Alright, so this is still Morning Vibe. Let's look at our final topic then. We say bye-bye to you for you to also get to work and do what your boss or you yourself, I'm sure you are entrepreneurs, you're doing something for yourself. So what do you do? We do it. Now, Dead Body. He says there is less respect in the music industry, especially Ghana here. Do you agree?
If he says especially Ghana here, less respect. So, is he generalizing it to every
the industry, the music industry?
I won't agree with him. I won't agree.
You won't agree with him?
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe if he is bold enough to point out.
Oh, so you wanted Buddy to say, you Shatawale, you don't respect.
I didn't say Shatawale.
No, I'm just giving an example. I'm just citing an example.
Okay. Yeah. You should have done something like that.
Hey.
Because you can't just generalize the industry as has less respect. Because Stoneboy always gives
respect to
standing ovation to those who came
before him.
Kiddy does that.
Now,
almost all the
I remember in his statement he said he singled out Kwame Eugene, Kiddy and Kel songs that these boys respect so much.
They are fresh. Let's wait for them the next
So in the next time they will be like, oh?
No, he shouldn't, he mentioned them because this is their first year and they have.
Because this is their first year, they are really.
You should have mentioned Stoneboy, Shatawale, Sarkodie, Guru. They've been in this game for long. So if you mention this group of artists, we know what you are saying. But if you mention this fresh new artists, they need a chance. They want to go further. So they'll give you.
They will humble themselves.
Everything they will do.
And so killing them, they are tricking us. They will come and bite us.
It's normal. You're going for a fresh girl. The girl will be down to earth for you.
Hey,
for
Charlie.
some while. I bet how. The girl worry you. That's how it is. Everything new, like a mobile phone, you are using a phone. When it's fresh, as time goes on, it will start freezing, heating. That's it.
Now he says people don't show respect to the likes of Bravo, TikTok dance, yeah.
Okay, now I now get where he's coming from.
Where is he coming from?
It's an indirect shot to Shatawale.
Hey!
It's an indirect shot to Shatawale.
Please, don't give him trouble.
I'm not giving him trouble. Per the names he mentioned, recently, TikTok and Shatawale, there's been news about the two of them. TikTok worked up live interview because Shatawale video was being played, and Shatawale's concert he made a statement like say TikTok or Bradford, Samini, they get house like that was a very big disrespect to them. It was a very big disrespect. So I think that when
can we say then the music industry, music association of Ghana, musica or Boardens, opposition doing the right thing as the president?
It's not a war. I don't think it's a war.
No, he's the president.
He's the
Ghana,
president.
when things are not going on, we blame Akufo because he's our president.
Yeah, he's the president. But he doesn't have the right for artists to say what they want to say. Their writing skills. He doesn't have the right to it. Let me say this. I think personally.
But you should be checking on them.
I think the organizers, when I give you a stage to mount on, I have to tell you, please, when you stand on this stage, don't disrespect anyone.
Do you think that's gonna work?
If I'm paying you, you need your money. When not every organizer does this thing. This disrespect, don't perform this songs. I know this is a total disrespectful song, vulgar songs you don't have to, which is when all the organizers come into mind with this purpose, I think it will decrease
the level of insults in the industry.
Yeah, true.
Okay. It will decrease the level of insults in the industry. That's what Dead Body is saying, that there is less respect in the industry. What do you also think? Let's hear from you. You can leave your comments under the video. It has been a successful morning. I'm sure you might have enjoyed yourself. While you were sipping the cocoa, we were here trying to entertain you, right? It has been fun, Eric. Thanks so much for coming. I appreciate you. When I will see you again?
Anytime, just allow.
So it's morning from here. Where are we buying the cocoa?
Oh, I'll buy for campus. I will go campus. I guess I'm ready back home.
So make a follow you go campus, go so small porridge.
The heat today, my inside the go and the porridge.
Alright, thank you so. That was Eric Tosca joining me here for the entertainment section. Also, the football statistician also joined me at UMSC, for all the sports update. Yeah, let's see if Real Madrid will qualify, and let's see if Miss V will change her mind, and all of us will say, no, I don't like a man with money. Just give me a good character. But one thing is, when they are growing, when they are coming, oh, I like this, but then when they get to 35, they just, oh, we'll be anyone can come.
She's beautiful.
So one day, definitely, Miss V is going to say, oh, any man should come.
No, Miss V is a beautiful lady. At age 50, she'll still get a perfect one.
Alright, thank you so much for being part of the show. My name is Stephen. You can follow us on all our social media platforms. On YouTube, it is JYTV Online. JYTV Online. Also on Facebook, it is Ghana Youth Television. Ghana Youth Television. You can follow me on IG, it's Nanapa FM. Nanapa FM. Thank you so much. It's a Wednesday morning. Enjoy your day midweek. So I see you on Thursday tomorrow morning. Alright, so follow us on Facebook, it is Ghana Youth Television. Facebook, Ghana Youth Television. On YouTube, it is JYTV Online. JYTV Online. Also follow me on Instagram, it is Nanapa FM. Nanapa FM. Thank you so much for being part of the show. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be another big banger for you. I will make sure I entertain you. Your Thursday morning will never be the same again. Before I go, I'll leave you with Weapon. Mame ba.
Weapon did it.
I read
Leon Act Entertainment.
Weapon. Yeah. Yeah. That time me the woo. It be me, she the love, no be you. If you be hate, you go hate, it be you. 1+4, 2, no be 2. She say my loving, it be real low. Pay, we go down though. She know the mindset if you be shada, the borrow. She never they worry you. Bewo, mommy come close at it. Go buy a kitty, forget the Bugatti. Mommy, you know say I be the don dada. Me, mono, me, and dada, the omo kana mate dada. Mommy, make I show you something. Even if we be Milo, we be wanting. Mommy, you don't know we never go retire. So supongo de chaya, ye but you know kada. Mommy, what do you know? Mommy, back on. Wemo. Mommy, back on. Send you a chinche, me no. Mommy, back on. Mommy, mommy, back on. Mommy, what do you know? Mommy, back on. Mommy, mommy, back on. Send you a chinche, me no. Mommy, back on. Mommy, mommy, back on. Mommy, what do you know? Send your chin Jim no I didn't mean sumo. I didn't mean sumo. Mami what do you know? Send your chin Jim no I didn't mean sumola. Oh I didn't mean sumo. Sure you come make you go boogie to the down there. Woso mami you. Basa to say don't come you. Yene basa to say don't come you. Bebu anajui yenda. Ibechi I'm watching a buy. From a champion against 450 Uruna. And she say, I be the number one. Also, the open me pen to me dema. Met it in a homa, massa, Quadana Kankama. I be the number one. Also, the open me pen to me dema. Also, met it in a homa, Bema, Quadana Kankama. Into what you know, Mammy Baku, Wemo, Mammy Baku, send you Uchin Chimeno, Mammy Baku, Mammy Baku. I'm a what you know, I'm a baku, Pamami, I'm a baku, 10 year which in Chimeno, I'm a baku, Pamami, I'm a baku, I'm a what you know, 10 year chin Jim no I didn't mean sumo, I didn't mean sumo, Mammy what you know, 10 year chin Jim no I didn't mean sumola, so I didn't mean sumo. Mommy come close at it. No buy kitty forget the Bugatti. Mommy you know say I be the don dada. Me mono me dada. Diomo kana mate dada. Mommy make I show you something. Even if we be Milo we be wanting. Mommy you don't know we never go retire. So supongo de tire ye but you no kada. Mommy what do you know? Mommy baku. Wemo. Mommy baku. Send ye uchin chimeno. Mommy baku. Mami. Mommy baku. Mommy what do you know? Mommy baku. Mami. Mame baku, then you which in Chimeno, Mame baku, Pamami, Mame baku, Mame what did you know? Then you change him no I didn't mean sumo, I didn't mean sumo. Mame what did you know? Then you change him no I didn't mean sumola. Oh I didn't mean sumo.
Leon Act Entertainment.